Hi everybody, I'm Wyatt Andrews from the CBS News Bureau here in Washington, D.C., and this is your first look for Thursday. Today, we're going to report on a major new proposal by the Environmental Protection Agency on ozone. The EPA is proposing some rather deep reductions, the first ever in the last 10 years. And the environmental community, the medical community, and the industrial community in America all have very different opinions about what these proposed reductions would mean. First of all, let's talk about what ozone is. A lot of people call it smog, but it is the mixture of car tailpipe emissions, emissions from power plants, emissions from diesel trucks that you see on the highway, and when all of that mixes with sunlight, you get ozone. What's new about what the EPA is saying today, they want to reduce the national rate or the national production of ozone from 80 parts per billion in any city to 70 parts per billion, which is a pretty deep reduction. And they want to do that because of overwhelming new medical evidence that ozone is killing not just the frail and the elderly in America, but that ozone is killing healthy people. So faced with that kind of evidence, the EPA is saying it's time to act and it's time to reduce this. The reaction from the medical community and the environmental community has been, finally, the EPA is taking action. They are praising the EPA, but they're also saying the EPA's proposed reduction down to 70 parts per billion is weak, that they should go even deeper. Reaction from industry, though, as you might imagine, is that the EPA is going too far. Industrial sources in America, especially folks involved with manufacturing, believe that a reduction in ozone this deep, especially when you're talking about cities like Los Angeles, Houston, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., that have these major ozone problems, that power plants will be forced to switch from coal to natural gas in order to meet these deep reductions, and that this will cost jobs and will increase the country's dependence on foreign oil. So as you can see, there's a vast difference of lots of different opinions anyway on whether the EPA's proposed reductions are justified either on the health level or on the industrial level. So we'll also have a second piece coming out of John Blackstone in San Francisco, drilling down on the health effects. What does ozone do to the human body? I had one public health official tell me today, when you look at ozone, it's like sandpaper inside the human lung. So a second piece from John Blackstone on that. We will start with ozone tonight and have all the rest of the day's news. Please join us on the CBS Evening News with Katie Couric.